Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Today I am doing a video on my top 5 products that are under $5. And I've seen this video before on YouTube, and I had planned on doing this video, so I was looking around my makeup collection and finding all the products that I knew were under $5 and really analyzing them and figuring out which ones really were the best that I have tried from the drugstore. So I came up with 5 of them that I really love, and I think that you would really love too. So if you want to see what these products are, then just keep on watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So this is not in any order or anything like that. There's not a best or worst. These are all just really great in my opinion. But the first thing I am going to talk about is a foundation, and it's from Wet n Wild, and it's the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. And this is fairly new. It came out this year, and it is one of the best drugstore foundations that I've ever tried. I can't even believe this is Wet n Wild. I started seeing videos on this on YouTube of reviews and first impressions and all that stuff. So I knew I had to get it, and it's only $4.97, I believe, so it is under the $5 mark, and there is such a good variety of shades in this foundation. They have shades targeted towards warm skin tones, neutral skin tones, and cool skin tones, which I think is amazing. There's so many different shades to choose from. I feel like there's more shades geared towards the lighter skinned people with lighter skin. I wish there was more colors for darker skin. Hopefully they come out with more like that, but I do have 3 shades that I kind of bounce back and forth from, and I feel like it's great if you're in between shades and you're trying to combine them, or maybe you want a shade for when you're tanner in the summer and maybe not as tan in the winter, so you're a different shade. I have like 3 different shades that I go back and forth from, or I mix, and I really love this foundation. It's not too matte to where it's drying. I don't have really dry skin. I also don't have really oily skin either, and I feel like this works for me. I have more normal skin, and it's not matte to where it's like too drying or anything, but it is kind of matte. It's definitely more matte than it is dewy, but I really like it because you can build it up to full coverage, but you can also put on a small amount to just have minimal or light coverage, and I think it works really good for that too. So I really love this, and I really recommend it if you haven't tried it. There is a spatula on this bad boy that kind of looks like a paint brush or something like that. So it's liquidy, and it does drip kind of easily, so you just got to be careful. I usually put it on the back of my hand first, and then I apply it. But I really like this foundation. I feel like it's so good for the price. It's amazing for the price, actually, and I really feel like you should try it if you haven't already. I'm just going to continue with the Wet n Wild. As you know, Wet n Wild is really affordable, so with this kind of video that I'm doing, I'm bound to have Wet n Wild products. So the second one is the Photofocus Eyeshadow Primer. This is about $3 from Wet n Wild, and I do really love this primer for my eyes. It makes my eyeshadow stay on all day, and it does create a nice sticky surface for any lid shades that you're putting on. Sometimes I don't put this all over my eyes. I will just put it in like the center of the lid, and so that way the lid shade that I put on really sticks. Because this, when it does start drying, it gets tacky, and I feel like it's perfect for your lid shade if you don't want to put it all over. If you do put it all over, I suggest setting it with a powder before going in with your actual transition shade or whatever shade you're going into first. But it does have a sticky feeling to it. It's not super silicone-y like Smashbox Photo Finish or anything, but it does have a little bit of silicone-y feel, but it's also kind of creamy too, so I don't really know, but it's really good and it really works well. Best I've ever tried at the drugstore, so I would really recommend this. On the topic of Wet n Wild, again, this is a highlighter from them, and this is a Megaglo highlighting powder, and I have it in the shade Precious Petals. This is a new release. It's only been out for not even a year probably. And they do have another one. It's kind of a golder one, but this is a more pinky champagne-y color. And this one is more for the fair to medium skin tones, I believe. The other one is definitely kind of dark. I would say if you're more dark skinned, then that would be a good one for you. But this one is great for the fair to medium skin tones. And I'm going to swatch this, and I'm going to probably just go right over that eyeshadow primer that I put on. Just to show how amazing it is. So that's that. It does look kind of pinkish, doesn't it? Or maybe like a rose gold. I love this highlight. I think it's just really great. And it is just under $5. It's about the same price as that foundation. So very affordable. And you get a lot of product in here, 0.19 ounces. And I feel like it's a pretty big pan. I already have highlight on today, but I'm just going to put some over what I already have, just so I can maybe show you guys how great it is. I just use a crease brush from BH Cosmetics, and I just kind of put it on, and it's just a really nice highlight. You can go crazy with this and just put on so much. I'm okay with going crazy. I love highlight. I mean, I can just put it on like it's nobody's business. And I'm just gonna like layer this because I love highlight. I also like to take a sponge and just kind of like blend it in to my skin so it looks more blended, seamless. Girl, look at that highlight, yeah. So I really recommend that highlight. It's really good from the drugstore and super affordable. Next product I'm going to talk about is from Rimmel, and it's their natural bronzer. This is in the shade Sunlight. They have a couple other shades. This is $3.97 at the Walmart, and it's a waterproof bronzing powder. I didn't know this is right away when I bought this, but then I looked and I'm like, waterproof? This is a really good shade if you're very similar to my complexion, which is fair. But not too fair, but not necessarily on the medium side either. So I would say like fair like me, this shade Sunlight is really great. It's not too orange. It's not too dark. It's just a really perfect color for me. And it's also kind of matte in a way, but I feel like it's not flat matte. I feel like it's more of a satin matte or something. It doesn't have shimmer or glitter or anything like that, which is a reason why I love this. It really has a nice finish, and it just looks really nice on the skin, and it stays on because it has that waterproof property, which I really like. The last product I'm going to talk about that is under $5 are these Maybelline single eyeshadows. Now, not all of the Maybelline single eyeshadows are good, but these two definitely are. I have heard of other eyeshadows from Maybelline not being good. Part of the single line. If you watch Tati's video, Tati Westbrook, Glam Life Guru, she reviewed all the Maybelline singles, and there's some bad ones and there's some good ones. I'll leave it down below if you're curious, but these were two of the good ones that she mentioned. And this one is in the shade The Glow Down, and it's a nice golden, light golden shade. You can also use this as a highlight, which I love. I love using it as a highlight because a lot of golden highlights are too dark for me, but this actually works good for me because it's like a lighter gold. So it is so pretty. I love using this on my eyes as well. It's just so pigmented. Like, I can't believe it's so pigmented. And this is in the shade Nude Glow, which is a pinkier glowy shade. And I actually used this on my cousin for her homecoming look, and it looked so beautiful. Oh my god, it's just a pinky shade, and it's just so gorgeous. I mean, look at these two shades. Come on. Come on. They're amazing, and they're only like $3, $4 for some really good eyeshadows that you can throw on the lid or even use as a highlight. This gold one mostly. You can use it as a highlight, and it's amazing. Oh my god. So I think that you guys should check out these colors. I'll leave Tati's video down below. of her review on the whole line, because there are some ones that aren't as good as these. So I would recommend watching that video if you are looking to buy these, because her video really helped me figure out which ones are the good ones and which ones are the not so good ones. So, but these two shades are absolutely amazing. So that was my video on my top 5 products under $5. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe. I make videos 3 to 4 days a week, 3 to 4 videos a week. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys. Mwah.